difference is between the younger generation and the older generation. We don't talk about this enough. It's not cool enough. It's not cool enough to even obtain education right now. We're telling young black men that, hey, don't get an education, that's the Western way. Don't do this, that's the Western way. But how many of us can honestly say we live in third world countries? I have. And I saw them living in generators, in mud huts. No speaking, no English, nothing. All they wanted was chocolate or Tupac out there when I was there. That's all they understood from us going back and forth to Iraq and Afghanistan. Put that on top of everything I've been through, gangbanging, the county jail, seeing my mom die of AIDS, all that stuff. Something is wrong with me, but I still I kept pushing on until bankruptcy came after COVID and almost took my life for the 4th time. And God said, okay, I told you, what you gonna do now? My father's a minister, both my grandfathers are bishops. I started to speak life into myself. January 2025, I woke up, I was a top 50, number 44 top motivational speakers in the world because I started to speak life into myself. You cannot help anybody else if you don't help yourself. I hate coming to conferences and talking about this because it goes in one ear and out the other ear because it's not what it looks like. How many of us was able to go drink that water right there? It's water, but a lot of us ain't drinking it because it's water. The water is good for you, so you got to go around and get with the right set of friends and networks to talk about the stuff that looks cool. Yes, I'm a Sigma. Yes, I got my doctorate in business, but what happened before that? We didn't have no resources on when we fail. We can't come to no good brothers when we fail, because guess what? We either get talked about, laughed about, or scrutinized, or guess what? We leave you on red. You know how many people I text and said I needed help and nobody answered me? All of us got a cell phone, raise your hand. Everybody in here got a cell phone. If I text you in the middle of the night and say, hey, I need help, nobody picks up. And that's what we talk about. We gotta get in front of our ugly, in front of these conferences and say, you know what? Take full responsibility. We can stop the madness. We can stop the miseducation and the miscommunication between the younger generation if we do what we're doing right now. Right now. And we gotta tune in. We gotta lock in. I'm not doing this for the likes and the clicks. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm training on social media, but I'm not here for the likes and the clicks. I'm here for one impact. If I can change one person's life, old and young, because this is what it looks like. We gotta stop putting stigmas or ceilings on people who look certain ways, who think that you cannot speak. I got this book out called The Elephant, and every time I walk in a room, if I don't mention I don't mention who I am, people look at me crazy because I got a hat on, I got some Jordans, or I got some jeans, not knowing I'm a doctor in business. I got 3 tours in combat, I got a Bronze Star in combat. Don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta also be able to elevate and educate ourselves. Okay, it's okay that we come from the hood, but what have you done after that? It's okay you retired from the military. What are you doing now? And that's why I just turned up on everybody right now, because our mental health, I know everybody's talking, but our mental health is so important. And it scares me, other than AI. And we don't get it together as black men, it's gonna be 2 things that's gonna take us out. Mental health and prostate cancer. How many of us are getting on this stage and living our truth? A lot of us don't even care about our physical attributes anymore. I was a high school running back. I was that sergeant in the military. What are you doing now? Because guess what? My kids and your grandkids are watching you. And they ain't gonna ask no questions. They're gonna watch what kind of water you drink, what kind of food you eat, who you talking to, who granny discussing. They're gonna watch you and they're gonna tell you, because I was that type of kid. You cannot come tell me to do something if you're not doing it yourself. One last thing, and we're gonna continue these conferences, we're gonna stop being hypocrites. I'm not the top Christian in the world. I'm not what it looks like, but I am that. I'm a believer of Jesus Christ. So at the end of the day, if you don't understand what you're doing,